Hey, how's it going? My name's Jason Dinner, and thank you for watching this video. And I want to talk to you real quick about um, what did I call this video again? I don't even remember. Anyway, oh, email. It's an email. It's a video about email marketing, and it's a quick tip to help maximize your deliverability. And there's probably a good chance that you're not doing this, even if you've been email marketing for a really long time. I'm sitting in my massage chair. I'm looking at it from behind. You're probably wondering, like, what is this chair you're sitting in? It's just a massage chair. I'm just hanging out in my basement because it's 5 to 12 at night, and my wife and kids are sleeping upstairs. So anyway, in case you're wondering who I am, if you're coming across this video for the first time, I've been um, doing online marketing since 2005. Sent a lot of emails. Um, Used to work for another marketer, and I've been on my own. I have a couple of companies with a partner. Um, I own an affiliate network, a CPA affiliate network, and I own another company um, that just does, we just do lead gen and monetization, on a big scale, spending, thousands of dollars a day on traffic and just monetizing lots of data. Um, and you know, you have to send in thousands of emails, and acquiring thousands of leads a day over the years. There's a couple of things that I've learned, and I want to share them with you. And my goal is to share a lot of stuff with you, um, because why not? So, because that's what all the cool kids are doing, right? So I might as well share some of the stuff I know with you as well. So with all that said, here's the tip. If you're building a list and you're adding subscribers to your list every single day, whether you're doing paid traffic or you're doing social media, you're doing YouTube, you're on Facebook, all that stuff, or you're buying solo ads, or you're doing native, you have offers in an affiliate network. You have some CPL offers where you're paying affiliates for the lead, or you're doing product launches. However you're doing it, however you're building a list, there's something that you're probably not doing. A very small percentage of email marketers do this, and it's called list hygiene, and it's real simple. You take the data that you have, or those subscribers. Um, you take your subscribers and you run them through something called a list scrubbing service, and it basically gets rid of it basically verifies the email addresses. So whether they're good or not, it gets rid of spam bots, known complainers. Um, I have to look at a report because I'm just talking about it right now. It just gets rid of all the edu subscribers, .org, like just bot. Did I say bots again? I don't even remember. Just traps, all types of stuff that if you keep sending emails to those type of subscribers or that type of data, over time it's going to affect your deliverability to the point where what could happen, especially if you're using a company like Aweber or GetResponsive, if you have all of that crap on your list and you don't perform list hygiene, it's a simple task. You don't have to go through the data yourself. You use another third-party service. If you don't do it, what'll happen is, especially on a service like GetResponse or Aweber or any type of third-party service, even ActiveCampaign, whatever ones are out there. There's hundreds of them out there. I mean, in my company we use. I think we have like I lost count. We probably have about 20 different ESP providers that we work with. Okay, from the Amazons to companies that not many people know about. But anyway, it doesn't even matter. The point is, what will happen is over time, if you ignore this and don't do this, your deliverability will suffer, and your the services that these third-party services that you're using, it will affect their deliverability and their mail servers, which you're sharing with hundreds of other members, or an IP, like a mail server IP address, and they'll just get rid of you. They'll kick you off their platform because of a simple thing that you wouldn't take 10 minutes out of your day or a half hour out of your day once a month, depending on the volume you're doing. I do it, probably should be doing it once a week. I do it like once every 2 weeks. Um, But if you don't do this, they'll kick you off because you're hurting the group because you're sharing a mail server with other people. Even if you're on a dedicated IP with some of these third-party providers, it still hurts their overall reputation. So what you do is there's a couple of services I've used. Right now, I mean, I've used there's so many of them out there. I used what did I use? I used eHygienics. They were okay. I used SIF Logic. I don't know what they call themselves now. CP My Data. I don't even know what they call themselves, but once in a while I still use them um, for Microsoft Data because for some reason Microsoft Data, uh, sometimes you gotta like run that through a couplet a second time because that this is stuff that I've learned by fire because it just happens. And the spam traps, certainly SPs will tell you if you have a spam trap, and it's usually always Microsoft. And they kind of trick a lot of these scrubbing services, but they always catch up. Sometimes they're just a little bit ahead. So anyway, the one I use right now, it's called Email Oversight. I'm a big fan. I've been working with Brian probably for 3 years now. He used to be over at ImpressionWise. Now I'm pretty sure he owns this. He's a partner in it. ImpressionWise was another one I used. They're pretty good, and you have to pay. You have to pay to use the service, but how much is being able to mail to an ESP like AWeber or GetResponse worth to you? They have really good deliverability, and I believe me, I know I've lost multiple AWeber and GetResponse accounts. I've gone through them, but I'm talking adding five to 10,000 leads a day and mailing every single day because the space that I'm in my main business it's kind of a churn and burn. We're building the list so fast and we're just monetizing. It's not like influencer marketing where you're loving on everybody and you get 10 subscribers a day or 20 subscribers a day and you try to hold on to every single subscriber. We're blowing through them as fast as we get them almost. Not that fast, but it's a different, there's different ways of doing things. And that's just how it's working for us. It's part of our business model. But anyway, just trust me on this. If you have a list right now and you're watching this and you don't even know what I'm talking about, just look up, list hygiene services. Pick one. They're not all created equal. I've used 4 or 5 of them now. So far, I like Email Oversight the most personally. That could change because they might miss spam traps, and spam traps kill deliverability, and spam traps cause you to lose your email service providers if you're using third parties, especially if you're using like Amazon. You're using the Amazon to mail. They're very finicky. So all it takes is a couple of mess ups, and they're telling you, "Yo, you got to hit the road." And Amazon's really cheap to mail from. So just trust me and do this. If you have any questions about it, just leave a comment below. Send me don't send me an email because I don't even know if I want to put my email address in this video. And I'm streaming live right now, so I'm just shooting from the hip. But I wanted to talk to you about this. I plan on putting more videos out. I'm sure as I put more videos out, I'll get more comfortable on the camera again. I used to do this a long time ago, and I'm basically doing this to help just help people. And maybe, if you're in the affiliate marketing world and you do CPA and you send traffic to CPA offers, maybe you'll want to use my network. So, maybe it's a little selfish on my end with that respect, but at the same time, I'm hoping you get some value out of it. So, like I said, look into list hygiene, start doing it, improve your deliverability. And then, I forgot the biggest thing of all of this. And this is, I should have had a list of something. You want to get a suppression file. You'll get a suppression file from this. You take those spam. You take the suppression file, which has the bots on there, the known complainers, the traps, all the bad data, all the bad email addresses, all of that stuff. You put it on one file called a suppression file, and then you load it up into your email service provider, and it will basically it becomes it's like a do not mail list. So you keep adding that to your account, and it'll know. It won't delete them from your list. They'll still be on your list, but it will know that any email service provider worth their salt will have this feature available, and it'll tell the email service provider not to send email to those addresses if once you load it up there. So that's the secret sauce. You get the suppression file, you load it up to the account, and then you don't and then those emails addresses do not get mailed to, and it improves the deliverability. It's one thing that you could do to maximize the deliverability. There's a bunch of other stuff you could do, but that's a big one, and so many people overlook it, and they don't know what they're missing. So with that said, I hope you have a great night. I'll be coming at you again with more of these videos, and I hope you got some value out of this. Have a great night. Take care.